¿Qué te diría? Que este jugador acaba de romper el formato de Yu-Gi-Oh jugando la Motomami. La legendaria Gebunka, la legendaria Goblin Biker. Es así. De hecho, la partida la estuvimos disfrutando en directo y este jugador sabe jugar muy bien la baraja y vais a ver estas tomas de decisiones que marcan la diferencia entre el 1% a alguien que puede ser un casual jugando la baraja. Vamos a ver este top 64 de Goblin Biker.
Hello, we are here today at Nationals Indianapolis 2025. I'm out here with Mr. Riddell. What'd you do and what'd you place?
I made top 64 at the NAWCQ for 2025, and I was playing Goblin Biker Fiendsmith.
Sheesh!
We went 10-2 in Swiss, with the last round being the feature match, and then we lost top 64 to Mouse. So
let's get into it.
I was playing 3 Terror Top. This is the best starter because it doesn't require your normal summon.
Como que la humildad se le fue acabando. ¿Vale? Literalmente. Uf. Vamos a ver un mazo bonito.
It's also one target soundboard.
Okay.
Every time you summon, like start with this and you don't have this, it's really strong because you just challenge with so many cards because you either make Vigavanga or you go Moon.
Yeah.
Depending on what your rest of your
Comenta
hand.
que está jugando la variante con Fiendsmith y literalmente Terror Top, sin gastar la invocación normal, le da puente a motor de Exit de 3 o directamente a full combo Fiendsmith sin gastar la normal, que lo ve increíble.
And it helps you just get through a lot of cards.
Fair. How many times
Que
you been
está,
talking
tiene
Tom
potencial.
board?
Tiene potencial.
6 or 7?
Digo que
6 or
después
7
de Kanami es
times?
otro tema.
Oh my god! And he's still a topper. That's the goat right there.
Well, it's one of those things where since we're playing 40 even, like you'll see it sometimes. For the goblins, we're playing 3 Gone Wild, 3 Dug Charger,
3 del que busca.
1 Clatter Exploder, 1 Mean Merciless.
Uno era
This is
reciclar, creo
a
que
really
era.
strong starter. This is a good extender. It's also a starter because you get to search for the quick play spell, the Grand Breakout, which is extremely good. And then Clatter Exploder you have to play as part of your engine because it works as disruption against your opponent's turn, as well as extension because if you have the quick play spell, or this, you just keep funneling bodies out.
Yeah.
You go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or it's like 1, 2, search a card, go another card.
How many Ryziel pairs you make them poop their pants?
I don't, not many, because we only played 2 Ryziels, or 2
Mira, comenta que
Ryziels
solo ha
in
tenido
their
2
deck.
Ryziels. Y la Ryziel es posiblemente un pairing muy interesante para este deck. Porque lo que hace las cartas Motogoblin es quitar a materiales de Exits en campo. Entonces, literalmente tenía mucha más jugada contra ese pairing en cuestión. Y no le tocó el que más, ¿eh? Y no le tocó el que más, imaginaros.
There were some other exes I saw today, like Typhon and such, where I could try to do a funny. Some people don't play this. I like it because if you draw the 1 clatter, it just gets stuck in your hand half the time. So I needed some card that helped you get out of the hand that was also extender, and the Mean Merciless fulfilled that pretty well. It's just another name too,
Vale,
and
que
there
lleva
are times where you go like, summon this, summon him from your hand, summon the Dug Charger, and then search for Grand Bash, and that by itself is 8100 damage because the Bash gives you 900 apiece.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Además comenta que tiene
Those guys,
mucha aplicabilidad. Qué guapo.
Fiendsmith package. So 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Trax, the Lurry, and the Paradise. So these cards are really good. Like, I don't know why they made these. These are so good. Because they're just really strong extenders. It's level 6. Both of these guys are 6s, which helps.
Aquí comenta que son niveles 6 y que hay muchos exits, ya veréis el arquetipo. Que los goblins llevan un repertorio de rango 6 muy bueno, tío. Con la Min y la Clater es un 3x1.
Rank 6 is like Crazy Beast or even Caesar because he's a fiend.
También este mono.
A lot of times you would make Moon and you would use Moon to go to sequence, like you would do your Fiendsmith stuff. They would like try and stop you, or to go for game, you would go Moon again. You would like Moon, make Requiem, do that, and then you put the Moon back and you make it again for sequence while doing like some rank 6 play. I played Tracked Lurry because there are times where you need the extra guy that Sanct can't provide because you have a non-fiend.
Yeah.
Or because you just need another light fiend in your graveyard to keep playing. The downside is you play harder than a Droll, but there's a lot of cards that kind of play in a Droll and we just kind of accepted it.
Yeah.
And like I'd rather just like win the games they don't have Droll more than.
Sí, que comenta que puede llevar otro ratio de Fiendsmith para no perder tanto al rol.
This just makes the difference sometimes.
Card is very good.
Even though you might draw it sometimes, it's still just. I think it's a little too good not to play, even though I've seen people not play it.
As a small business owner, we know you
can... me he tirado, bro. Buen anuncio, tío. Buen anuncio me he tirado. Esto me pasa tú por querer ayudar a más creadores de contenido. Ya sabéis, chicos, También te digo, hemos tenido suerte, ¿eh? 0 anuncios en poco tiempo, ¿eh? 0 anuncios. Es raro, ¿no? Si hemos visto ya varios profiles.
Played 3
¿Crees que en
grand
sí,
entrance,
ya
3 grand
próximo
breakouts.
tempai? 3
This
buscadores,
is your
3
road up
teleport.
slash warrior returning alive. This is a really, really good card.
Very good.
Because it's just you tribute your guy and quick play, summon a goblin from your deck in the feature match, and you just tribute the SP so I could out the book safely.
Ah, sí,
That
la
was really nice.
jugada de-
That was
la
great
partida
play
Goblin
watching.
Biker hay que subirla al canal.
The graveyard effect got a lot of people today.
Okay.
Where if a monster attacks, you can banish to detach from any number of your goblin Xyz, and then their guys lose 1,000 per detach. That came up a couple of times where people would try to run over my IP, and I'd be like, "Fuck."
Yep.
Buah,
Damage
letra
step.
pequeña.
It's not damage steps on attack deck. But
Oh, that's fair.
Se me hace una lista muy
the
estándar
one
para que es
grand
Goblin Biker.
bash. So this card, you don't have to play it,
Se
but
reinicia el
it
contador de
got
días
me
y
out
anuncios.
of a lot of weird game
Realmente.
states, and it just let me attack the opponent like for more damage faster.
Okay.
The double summon also came up where sometimes you would go search Clatter Exploder, so if they Nibiru'd you, you could get the double summon.
Mira, está ya para
and
jugar en turno a
keep
Nibiru. Qué
So
guapo.
even though it's not
Queda
super
doble
great,
normal.
it's not the worst. Like as an extender, it worked out pretty well.
Okay. That
I
makes
would
sense.
say overall, it's worse going second than first, obviously, unless you just like brick on
De
it.
aquí el resto va a ser una hand trap
For
de
defensive cards, playing 1 Call by the Grave, 3 Ash, 1 Vel, Druis, Magnum Hut, 2 Nibs, 3 Drolls, 2
No Charmis.
Imperms. So the weird numbers is to get
No
it down
jugó
to 40,
Charmis.
and what's nice
No
about doing
Charmis
some
en
of these
main
numbers
deck.
is you don't have to worry about opening a bunch of duplicates you
humildad.
can't do anything with.
Yeah.
You
Sí que
just
es la
have like the
humildad.
one of, even if it does mean you're sacking people with the one of like on stream, that since there's only one of this, the guy when he Dynamondo'd, I'm like, oh, that's convenient.
Ah, que le ganó con una Gospel random en main
These
deck.
cards are really good in this
Madre
deck because they're 6s, so it lets you make Crazy Beast. Against Blue Eyes in the 9th
Se
round
comenta
of
que
day
sea
one
nivel
there,
6 le viene muy bien para el
I
mazo.
opened this and this card just went dummy because I just grabbed this card, and then I got to basically start my turn by just either linking or just make Crazy Beast to challenge everything else.
Yeah.
So there's that. Droll was extremely good all day. I only played 1 Malice in Swiss. We'll talk about the matchups more later, but this card was extremely good this weekend for me. There were so many times where we would skip each other's turns by just drawing each other, and it's like whoever drolled last. Yeah. That's the main 40 even. The only thing I would think about changing is like maybe the
vale, lleva
tracks
Charmis en
for
banquillo.
Sanct and
Yeah.
the 40th card be cross-up designator, but that's about it.
Okay.
Así que igual
Free
cambiaría
extra
el
deck.
paquete de la track por Sam
Token.
y añadiría la crossout para jugar más
Fiendsmith
seguro.
stuff, so we got Necroclip Princess, Desiree, Requiem, Moon,
Igual la sensación que va a haber un
Sequence,
Exit 3 que no sé ni
Ignumbe,
qué hace.
Caesar, Chaos Angel.
Yep.
This came twice. This came up a lot of times because it was either the out to something or you just go for game with it. Necroclip you gotta play because it's the 6 maker. A lot of times you make this twice. I did use the effect today and used it for Underworld because we are playing
Ah,
that.
lleva
Yeah.
la diosa grande.
Underworld's okay. Like your deck is good at assembling a bunch of guys without locking it into anything.
A ver, es
So
una
you
autora,
can just
¿no?
take this and jump them with it. The effect matters too because there's a lot of random graveyard effect summons that helps. And this helps deal with like Mitsurugi cards.
Very true.
Yes, it's a light beam, so you can potentially turn this into Requiem and go combo. IP, SB, extremely good cards in this deck because you can link off your goblins to trigger some of them.
Cabonga,
And
un
the
rango
Platter
6.
Exploder gives you materials to work with.
Okay.
So for your IP. A NAWCQ, the feature match was the first time
Qué
I
buena
summoned it
carta,
today.
tío.
And
Me la
it
uso
came
poco.
up, so maybe it's good.
Got that token.
It's just the problem is this deck doesn't keep a lot of cards in hand, so you often find the discard is the problem. And then the actual Xyz,
Dos
the 2 big
Kabunga.
Kabongas and the Crazy Beast. The second one does come up sometimes where you need another one to
Vale.
keep going. This is secretly a really strong card in this
Such a
deck.
good card.
It's weird how so unassuming it is, but the utility it provides and being able to just quick effect detach and soak up cards and then being able to revive it and protect your other monsters from Murakumo
Claro,
and
ese
such
puede revivir con el
is
arquetipo
very,
está muy
very
bien.
good. I wish it got a hollow print at some point.
I was
El
gonna say,
deck
where's the
humilde, bro.
QCR?
But say, we got the QCR, where's the prize card rare?
Prize card. Maybe
Yeah.
after this they'll stamp it now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no more Xyz or anything because Xyz are really high committal, surprisingly, for this deck. So
Okay.
like, that's
Mira,
why the
comenta
only
que la
ones
mayoría de Exit son malos. O sea, que es humo. Sacar otra cosa que no sea Gamonga. ¿Quién lo diría tú?
doing is just these 3. The links are just better. I mean, they're powerful and you got a bunch of guys and you don't have to worry about the levels or anything.
Makes sense.
For the side, so there's no Charbies in the main, but they're all here.
Claro.
3
there
Furia,
they appear.
3 Fua, Meowls, 2 of them.
Mhm.
And then this is because I didn't want a brick going first ever on these cards because they just weren't super great. And I didn't have like a ton of super great defensives. There wasn't
algo que tengo que
bad. It's
pensar
just
yo,
one of
o
those
sea,
things
que-
where I didn't want to get stuck with these cards and be like, well, I wish this was an actual combo card.
Yeah.
So I would rather just sign them when I know I'm going second because that's how you get people best with them, right?
Yeah.
Freelancia. Duster, Lightning Storm, just a clear back row. I don't think I put these in very much. Like,
Yeah.
because either it was just
Decentes.
too determinative or like you just didn't see it.
Sometimes they're just normal traps that are chainable and don't even matter.
Yeah, and then the go first card was just Judgment because if you
Gracias
play
por
it
el
correctly,
follow.
it feels like you should
Se me
win
hace
every
poco
time you
llevar
resolve
solo
this.
dos
But
juicios.
like sometimes things happen, but still this card is super great because just
Bro.
being with
Felipe,
the board on
gracias.
top of it. But that's the list.
Any changes to the side, you think?
I don't know off the top of my head here because so much of it has to be to go beat
Ah,
Malice.
se me hace un deck que no está mal. Quiero decir, os lo digo, no se me hace que sea un mal deck. Posiblemente yo creo que sea de lo más barato a nivel de motor. Creo que ninguna carta... En los Goblin Biker lo bueno es que viene todo en la lata, tío. Es que viene absolutamente todo en la lata. Pero sí. Madre mía. Espero que os haya gustado esta decklist de Goblin Biker. Me sorprende que haya llegado al top 64, pero ya no me sorprende tanto cuando vi la partida del Feature Match, donde este chaval rompió una mesa entera de Raiteal con un Babushka y se la sacó. Literalmente le hizo un 2-0 de manual. Una forma más de enseñar mazos competitivos que pueden romper el Yu-Gi-Oh actual. Dale like, comparte, suscríbete y nos vemos hasta el siguiente vídeo.